So I had a question that came in the other day. A gentleman was using a CNC plasma cutter table. Well, his question was, how do you set the Z height from the work surface to the torch? How do you adjust that gap? First thing you do is get out the manual for the plasma cutter. At least that's where my settings came, is in the Hypertherm manual. And in the book, you're going to find a whole bunch of different charts. And on these charts, you're going to find they're not only set up in millimeters, they're also set up in inches. And the column you're interested in is the torch to work distance column. So for this chart in inches, torch to work distance, 0.06. And now the question is, well, what do you do with that information? So let's just open up Sheetcam. This is the program that I use for putting the parameters into the plasma table to tell it what to do. And down here in this tools section, these are all of the different thicknesses of steel, be it stainless steel, regular steel, aluminum. This is where you put all those parameters that you found in your instruction book that came with your plasma cutter or with your plasma table. So we were looking at stainless steel, 1/8 inch, and I would just right click on that where it says edit. And now over in this section, this is that particular cut or that particular tool. And here's your cut height. That's what you want to change. So right now I've got it set at 0.13 inches. So if I wanted to set this up the way the book says, I would back that out. I would make 0.6. And you can see a little diagram right here showing you what you're actually setting, and then just click OK. So now the next time I want to cut something out of 1/8 inch thick stainless steel, that setting would already be mixed in there with it. I would just click on it one time, tell it use this tool, this cut, and it does all the work for me. But let me show you one more way to do it out at the machine. So now we're out in the studio and the plasma table is sitting right here next to me. This is the program that I would use to control the plasma table. As you can see, it's a Dynatorch. That's the name of the manufacturer of the table and the program. So this is a little point you want to look for. This is a setting you want to look for right here. This set point. Right now it's at 127. If I raised it up to say like 130, what that would do is that would pick the torch up just a little bit. You lower that number, the torch goes down. And that's the way you can adjust it on the fly while you're cutting. You can be watching that tip, watching that cut as it's going around, and if it looks like it's getting a little too close to the metal, maybe the metal is bowing up just a little bit, you can always come over here and bump that number up a little, raise your torch up, and then lower it back down again once you get over that little hump. Or if it looks like you're not getting enough penetration, if it looks like it's not cutting all the way through, come drop that down a couple of notches, and that may save your cut and let you finish that cut out that way. So I hope that answered your question. Don't forget to reach over there and hit that subscribe button for me, and I'm going to go back to work. I'll see you guys next time. Gather around, children. Uncle Kevin's going to read you a story. It's all about getting hyperthermia. Oops.